Is there a difference between glucose and fructose? Yes, there is. When all this stuff came out about high fructose corn syrup, I kind of thought it was all baloney at first because I have a health education degree. I know this stuff, right? Totally. And so I'm thinking, well, it's just sugar. Your body processes it the same. And come to find out that is absolutely not the truth. So glucose is something that our bodies need. Our brain needs glucose, and when you consume glucose, for example, potatoes, glucose is found in, basic carbohydrates. It gets metabolized fairly quickly. It's used up. Fructose, on the other hand, is much different. Now, fructose, you're familiar with high fructose corn syrup, of course, because that's a big thing that came out. You should be familiar with that. You find it in a lot of foods. But fructose also comes from fruit, of course. However, your body does metabolize that differently because of the fiber in the fruit. So it is different than high fructose corn syrup. The reason that fructose is bad is that the way it is metabolized, it will turn into free fatty acids, triglycerides, and the LDL cholesterol that is not the good cholesterol. And it will get stored as visceral fat, which is the fat in your belly. And belly fat is the most unhealthy type of fat. It surrounds your organs and causes problems. Also, that extra stored fat can lead to insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is super important to understand how that affects our health. And insulin resistance can lead to type 2 diabetes, metabolic syndrome, and pretty much every chronic disease that is out there that you can think of that people are plagued with. High cholesterol, high blood pressure, heart disease, which of course those are connected, cancer, diabetes, like I talked about, Parkinson's, and you know what I'm thinking, Alzheimer's. So that is why there is a difference between the two sugars. So they are different. Our bodies do process them differently. I know it's kind of hard to avoid sometimes. I'm looking at my kids' Hershey's syrup because they love chocolate milk. And so I started buying the stuff that doesn't have the corn syrup, but it's flippin' expensive and it's only a small bottle and my son goes through it like so fast. So I know it's difficult and it is a challenge. So my thing in life is to, just try to reduce those things that are bad for you. Try to avoid them if you can. Sometimes they're unavoidable. It's just life. Don't beat yourself up. But I think that it's important to be educated so you know why things are not good for you, how that works in your body. If you know that, you have a tendency to want to avoid those things that are bad for you. So education is super important.